Tidwale, Tidwale, come on, anyway. In case you're wondering why I'm dancing and celebrating in today's episode, are you guys checking out the number of subscribers that we have? We're almost hitting 100,000 subscribers. And because we're celebrating the road to 100,000 subscribers, today's interview is going to be hosted at Marlin's Grill. Shout out to you people on our team for allowing us to do this interview from here. It's a beautiful place, newly opened, joined. It's a beautiful place. The food is affordable. The drinks are affordable. The cocktails, amazing. Now, here's the thing. Oh, where is it? It's situated, I'm sure someone's just Marlin's Grill. It's situated at Ibex Hub. You people need to come through. You never know. We could bump into, one or two and do a couple of things. My guest today is about Kutidwadida. Does that make sense? No. Let's go check him out.
The people's name. What's good? You alright? So I was trying to expose the height.
I know, you just
feel
did.
me?
You just did.
Yeah, how you doing?
Awesome. How to see you?
Good to see you.
Yeah. Hello, my beautiful people. What's happening? What's good? Shout out to everybody who's been following ZMB Talks, man. We love you so much. We keep going. We keep doing it for the future. And speaking about the future, we know we're doing it for the culture and not the future, right? So speaking about the culture, there is somebody who is the future in this culture. I think so. But then he retired.
That's crazy. I love what you did with the culture future thing. That's amazing. Yeah.
I just thought about it right now.
Crazy buzz you did.
Oh yeah? What's up? Aqualaskin.
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm awesome, man.
Finally here with the people's bed. You already know it's gonna get down. You dig? Yeah.
Do you watch the show?
I do. Intervals. Not really every video you put out, but I do check you out because most of the time, you make news when you make this show. So
wow. Which one have you seen?
I've seen the one for Ndine Emma.
I mean, you just had to. Which one? We did two with Ndine Emma.
Now I saw this recent one.
Okay.
And then I've seen a couple others, like the one with Chile one. I've seen a couple. Others I just don't remember. But I check you guys out. Even the old ones when you had like the Dope Boys.
Oh yeah.
You had White Celeb. Yeah, I see those.
Yeah.
For sure.
How did you feel about the Ndine Emma interview?
No, it was okay. I mean, there's always a story on its side, but it was okay. I mean, for me, it's just business and friendship being mixed. So I really don't have hard feelings.
But are you good?
Huh? Yeah, we're good. I mean, for me and Ndine Emma, it's just a thing of his management fucking the relationship out, but we alright. I can't talk to him because I feel a certain type of way with his manager and everything, but I personally with him, we're good. Because here's one person who gave me juice when I did the Tidwale song, despite him being the owner of the viral phrase. So he used to call me when he was with his friends in the car, listening to Tidwale, WhatsApp video call me, and he would, just give me congratulatory, just messages and everything. But we're good.
Oh yeah? But how do you use someone's phrase and don't tell them that you're shooting a music video? You only call him, is it on the same day to say, yo, I'm shooting a music video. I think I need you on this one. Last minute things, eh?
It's just something that I felt was supposed to be done. But for me, it was just, I need to do this because it's been said we can do with it whatever we want. I'm gonna give you an example. There's always a time when a big brand needs people like us, the influencers, to like take their brand far. You get me? So it's like, it's the same thing with Tidwale. When him and his management says you can use Tidwale however you want creatively.
Oh, that's what they told you.
That's what they said on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
They say you can make a video or use Tidwale in a video however you want.
Okay.
Put your creativity to it.
Okay.
So I'm not a comedian, I'm not a video content creator, I'm a rapper, so I use that.
Yeah.
Because it was trendy and we all want numbers. So in my head I was like, let me do something different. Because nobody in Zambia did like a song using Tidwale that was effective like boom at that time, you know. So I thought, let me do it this time. Let me put a little bit of a twist to it, and I did it.
Why did you take it so serious, as even as far as shooting a music video, you know, and you really pushed it as a single? Exactly. Being honest. So why did you take it that serious?
I did take it serious because it was something that people wanted.
Okay.
When I did the snippet on Facebook, it went crazy. Okay. And I was like, why should I waste money recording a song and not put it out?
Okay.
You see? So that's the reason why I went like that. And to me, that was just a chance for me to get more numbers and just get a Zambian ear, because it's really been hard with the type of music I used to do back in the day. So for me, it was just an opportunity. It's business. I saw it as an opportunity to make more numbers, have more followers, and just do whatever I gotta do.
But do you think the name Aqualaskin is spreading as fast as the Tidwale or the Tidwale tag?
It's a 60-40 thing. Okay. That's what I would say. Of course, Ndine Emma is one big figure in the industry when it comes to social media or even in public. So I wouldn't say my name is spreading that fast, because mostly people think it's him who did the song, unless they watch the video. And a lot of people don't recognize me if it's not attached to any Tidwale thing. So my name has grown, but I wouldn't say there's really that tangible benefit to it for me. Because people think I've made money from it, but I haven't.
But you got signed.
That's the thing.
Did it come with some, I think this is the offer.
No, that's confidential under the contract. But still, I got signed not because of Tidwale. That's the funny part. I got signed because of the other English songs I did.
How true is it?
It is true.
How?
Tidwale gave me hype on Facebook for other people to check out my other work.
So when did the record label approach you? Did that approach you before the Tidwale song?
It was after? In the talks before, but after I went viral with the Tidwale song, they felt like, okay, this is the time now. You feel me? Because back in the days, you remember Sokomboka, right? That was a song they were looking at. So when Tidwale took off, they thought, okay, this is the only time we could get him because he's making noise. They felt that was the opportunity because it's a business. They saw it saying, okay, he's going viral. This is an opportunity for us to either make money or do something with him, So Tidwale was just a push.
How are you detaching yourself before we get to, the record label making money off you, right? How are you planning on detaching your brand from the Tidwale brand?
I already started, unfortunately. If you look at my socials, you won't find anything connected to Tidwale. You feel me? And in as much as I wanted to go big on it, like just make sure the song goes to every province in the country, I had to cut it out when people started saying I'm a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
I'm only known because of Ndine Emma.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not my music. It was just a gimmick to get an ear from Zambia. So when people start saying that, to me, it just feels like they're putting me in a box. They don't really know me. They're just saying things because they know me like that. But if you are somebody who really wants to know someone, when they hear Tidwale, they're supposed to go back and listen to my old shit and be like, judge me from that. Edna, this is a business, and what people really think is supposed to be done is not what is supposed to be done. This is a shady business issue we're in. So whatever opportunity you have, you need to use it to your advantage and just make sure it puts you here. Because if you're not here...
Are you going to jump on the next trend?
No, that's not my style. I'm trying to create trains now.
Okay.
I learned from Tidwale. For me, trying to make a buzz off Tidwale, it was like a two-way thing. It didn't work out good for me because I don't love it when people start calling me a one-hit wonder when I'm always affiliated in Ndine Emma all the time. I mean, I saw this coming, but now it's just irritating and just getting on my nerves. Because I can't do anything without somebody saying you wouldn't be famous because of Ndine Emma.
Okay.
And I'm
but
not
I
famous.
knew you before Tidwale.
Not a lot of people know me before Tidwale. I mean, I could have a lot of things to say about this, but I'm going to just keep them to myself. Cause
Dude, that's how we called you here. We called you here to open up. And when I look at you, you come with everything that a rapper needs to come with. The attitude, the swag. What's with the accent, by the way?
The accent is just
the confidence.
The accent, let me talk about my accent a little bit.
Yeah.
The accent is just something I had to have if I had to survive in this music. I started out wanting to be a superstar, not just any regular celebrity like others are. I want to be a celebrity superstar. Let's talk about Cardi B. Let's talk about the Justin Biebers. Let's talk about the Baby. These people always have one thing in common. They have a certain spice to the industry that they bring. You feel me?
So when did you start having this accent?
I mean, it was back in school because I'm a fan of American movies, music. I started teaching myself. Luwingu Secondary School, Northern Province. Like, this is self-taught. I never got this from school. I never got this from any other person. I taught myself to sound the way I do and make sure I'm always on point with however I sound.
If I was to catch you in your sleep and just wake you up, is that the accent you would wake up?
Exactly. That's what I'm working towards. I mean, it reflects us a little bit. You can catch me off guard sometimes.
Okay.
But I'm working on trying to just have it on point.
I get what you mean.
Exactly.
I get what you mean.
I don't disagree with people. I do have an accent, but to me, this is part of my brand.
I get it.
You know, it always puts you somewhere.
I get it.
You feel me? Yeah.
I get it. Let's take it back to the record label. How are they making money off you?
Like right now, I would say they are not.
Okay.
That's the only thing I would say. They are not. In as much as we're having 1 million views and shit, it's not money. Zambia is not as big as other countries. You feel me? So I would say the label is actually sacrificing into putting resources in my career so they can have that nice ending, that sweet ending whenever I go as big as I'm supposed to.
So in short, you're still with Nexus Music, right?
Yeah, I'm with Nexus Music.
Dope.
Yeah.
Any artists you'd love to work with under Nexus?
Oh yeah, it's a couple of them because I love what they're doing. I'm a big fan of Yo Mups.
Yeah.
Of course, he's the biggest artist right now. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how long you've been in the game, but Yo Mups is the biggest artist in the country. So I would like to work with Yo Mups, and the other person is Tidwale. She's got this foreign vibe when it comes to her hooks. It's amazing.
I'm a boss of my own.
Yeah. I love that. She's more like me. She's flexible. You feel? She could go any route and still make it bang. You feel me? So Tidwale, the other person is Franco. Is also somebody I would want to work with. He's doing good.
Yeah.
Nexus Music. Who else? I don't know the whole family, but I think these three are people I would easily relate to when it comes to work. I think I'm gonna end there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
What do you do? Because like I mentioned earlier on, I knew you via social media, right?
Yeah.
And I knew you because you were that couple and away from the music. So when I knew you and your madame, I'm like, oh, okay, this is so cute. Tall guy, short girl like me, very beautiful.
Yeah.
Then now the music came in, right? So what do you do besides music that we're doing?
I've been a business nigga from like 2017. I use music to actually bring people to my businesses. That's just me. I don't work for nobody. I work for myself in different areas that are confidential. But I'm a business dude. I have something going on for myself. So when I was coming into the music industry, like I told you, I'm fascinated by the American culture. So when I studied this shit, I was like, there's a blog I read about. It talked about being able to put money in your music if you want it easy. Because if you just wait for a 9 to 5 or somebody to sponsor you, it doesn't come that easily. First, you have to find a job for you to get money to put back into your music. And that's what I did at an early age. I started brainstorming, started doing things people were not comfortable with until it stuck. And I started making money. That's the reason why a lot of people think I have it easy, but really it's just a mechanism I use to have a business before I blew up.
Where you from?
As in my hometown?
Yeah, hometown. I know you're from Komboka.
Yeah, that's my ghetto. That's my hood. But like my parents are from the northern province.
Yeah.
I didn't go up there. I grew up from here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How was life in LSK?
LSK, it's been tough. I've been through a lot. A load of...
What's a lot?
No, a load like...
A lot?
Yeah, load, It's crazy. I've saved time. in prison. I came out.
For real?
Yeah, you feel
For
me?
how long?
I've been on the streets. Like a year.
What did you do?
A lot. Like I said, you know, it's just me growing up and being a rapper in the hood, so it's okay.
So I get it. I see now. I see. So it's like, what?
Yeah,
did you do?
I'm not as I come. I come.
No, not even. But for me, you also come out as that person that would take any stone that's thrown at him.
Exactly. That's where Aqualaskin comes from. Any situation that comes my way, I take it the way it comes and just handle it the way it's supposed to be handled.
What did you do?
A lot. I was in the streets.
What happened?
I was with bad people. I mean, you feel me?
What happens in prison?
It's crazy.
We've seen a lot of movies.
It's crazy, but
especially guys, bro.
Nah, nobody like tapped my ass or anything, but nah, yeah. But yeah, it was a bad experience.
Yeah.
And I had to grow from it. And that was the turning point. When I came out of prison, that's the time I decided to go music full throttle. And then I'm just blessed because it took off from there. And I was scared out. I'm going, like, it was going to be a thing where I go back to prison most of the time because that's what most of my friends did. They became junkies and they went to prison in and out. But I'm thankful I was saved from that. I only went there once and I'm never going back. Because I found myself now. You feel me? Yeah.
What did you find about yourself that was different from the guy that went into prison?
The fact that I have a talent that I didn't utilize. The fact that I have to work hard for everything I want and just not think it's gonna come up straight or try to get it in a bad way. There's always a way you can actually work towards your goals in a real man way. You feel me?
Just served a year.
Yeah.
When was that?
2016.
So you're out in like 2017?
Yeah.
Yo, for real?
Mm-hmm.
What was it like?
It was bad. It wasn't an experience somebody would be pleased with, but yeah, I really think that moment, because to me it was an eye opener. You see, without prison, I probably would be just another nigga in the streets. You feel me? Yeah. But that was a turning point for me, and it worked out pretty good.
Now I'm interested. Where exactly did you grow up from? Where exactly did you grow up from? Like, where's Komboka, guys?
As you're going to Chawama, Jonah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like Cosmopolitan, Komboka, Snow White, Chawama, Jonah, Jack Compound.
That compound.
Exactly.
But why you not? Okay, yes, you're getting love from the streets after Tidwale. But why you're from the streets, man? Like, why didn't you receive that love before Tidwale?
For me, it was about popping off as a foreign guy. My music wasn't for every eye, like every ear, sorry. So my music was not for every ear. It was for people who have a certain IQ and follow a certain culture, the way I did. Like I said, I'm fascinated by the American culture. So my music was for people who are fascinated by that too. You feel me? I didn't know how to balance it in order to get ears from people who are just Zambian fans. You feel me? My music was for people like, you know, the rich kids, the gangster kids who come from. You
grew up with the rich kids? Or you always wanted
It was a
to be
mixture. I mean, I've had my fair share of a good upbringing.
Good.
You know, my family was blessed and we had opportunities that were overwhelming. But for me, they made sure I was that person who never took anything for granted. They made me work. They made me see life from a person who's not privileged in that angle too. You know? Yeah, so it was a fair childhood.
What did they say the time you were in prison?
Nobody even came through for me.
You're lying.
Yeah, it was just my own burden to carry. But my auntie did check me out from the family, but everyone else didn't come to.
Your friends?
Nah, no friends knew I was even in prison, man. Except the people I was in the streets with. You get me? But there are people like those childhood school friends, the normal guys, they didn't know about it till I came out. But the bad boys really knew, and yeah.
Yo, it's crazy.
I do have a story to tell. So when people look at me, mostly they just see a guy who's just making fun on Facebook, trying to get people's attention. But for me, it's deeper than that. You know, it's deeper
I want to know,
than
what
that.
did you do?
I can't say what I did. Just know it was just a street thing. You know. we all go through mistakes and we all make those, but it's okay.
So how careful are you now?
No, I'm not that careful, but I'm not going back to prison anytime soon. I still be with the same guys who, you know. Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Those are my guys from the streets, and the streets made me, so we're still trying to fuck it up, those ends too. Yeah.
I get it. Everybody was taken aback when you said you. But before I get to the retirement, I was about to ask about tertiary education.
Exactly. I'm a dropout.
When did you drop out?
So it's like grade 12 for me. I finished that because in my head that's the only important stage I needed to complete. Because I was never gonna be a white collar job guy. I was never gonna be somebody who's gonna go to somebody saying employ me, wait for monthly salaries. That to me was not the goal from the beginning. Even when I was in school, they tried to get me to college. I didn't do so well.
But you're a dad now, so.
Trust me, even the upbringing for my daughter is gonna be different from every other parent's upbringing. I'm that person who's gonna let her do what she loves at an early age, but I'll make sure she's gonna have comfortable education that's gonna make her learn it, you know. Yeah, but for me, don't expect a dad who's like, oh, closed in on the daughter. No, she's gonna have that freedom, like, you know, that I never had. She's gonna know things at an early age. That's all I'm gonna say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Your retirement plan, man.
So, like, retiring for me was just something I just said on Facebook.
I know.
You know.
But why?
If I had to retire today, my life would still be okay. Like I said.
What do you mean?
If I had to retire today, I wouldn't be a person who would be useless publicly. I would still have something going on. I would still have work, you know. I would still be having people who rap for me. If I had to retire today, I would still have youngins who are doing music, and I would be a CEO for a record label because I already have that planned out. Me stopping music today would not affect me and my career in any way, except the fact that Nalekate music.
Are you an attention seeker?
Sometimes I feel like I am. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's with purpose. So I want you to get this. Here I am. I feel like my name is dying out on social media, right? And I'm about to drop a song. How do I build that hype? So I get some attention-seeking tactics.
You and Scenario should be good friends.
We are friends, but we don't talk that much. Yeah, Facebook friends.
You need a record together.
Yeah. You know, the problem with me is, you know, working with people is easy, but again, with what happened, is what I always avoid, you know. I don't want to have people say, and I blow at Fukatan. That's the weak side of me trying to work with people. I don't want people to say that. So that's I've been trying to work with a lot of people, but that's the only problem I have. You know? So when we meet, I'll be like, yo, let's work, let's do this. But again, when I go home, I'll be like, screw it. Let's just go the way we go.
Serious. But who, like, I went from the Nexus music artists. Which other artists, Zambian artists in Nigeria, would you like to work with?
It's plenty. Sheffield 187, that's the first one. We've got J-Max, we've got Natasha Chansa, we've got Jedi, we've got Ono for Real for the Mansions, we've got what's her name? Cleo Ice Queen. You feel me? We've got Black the Artist. We've got
that Black is dope. Black is dope.
Too dope. We've
Black
got these
dope.
more. Who else? Mike Burner. I mean, it's a shitload of names, but yeah, you feel me? Yeah.
Okay.
People are dope. You just don't give them chance as Zambians, you know.
What do you mean we don't give them chance?
Zambia is used to whatever name they get attached to. That's it. You feel me? If you're not that name to them, you don't carry no weight.
True.
Look at me. If I was to be invested in the same way they invest in these boys who do hood music and
Like-
everything, I would give you an example of the way the couple of people do it. When they say your name in a music video, you cash out. If I had people who would cash me out the way they cash out like the duos that come out, we saw that with White Celebs Group. You know, when you know how couple of people do it. When a duo comes in, they like support. If we had people who could support this other side of the music the same way they support from Coppola is, we would do better. Because I cannot say I'm an international artist or a foreign artist when I cannot compete with the international standard. And it's expensive. Imagine I'm trying to compete with somebody like, who would I give in my caliber? I'm trying to compete with Nasty C. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They supposed to be a heavy sponsorship in money that's supposed to come in.
But can you go head to head with Nasty C?
I can. Why not? He's on the mic. I'm on the mic. I can do my thing. You feel me?
Sure.
And as far as rap is concerned, when it comes to rapping in English or anything, for me, it's just something. Because I write too. And at this point, I feel like I can go on a track with anyone. Beat Nasty C, you know, beat Davido, beat Burna Boy. I can go. I'm able to do that. But look at me. I'm in a country where I'm gonna be upcoming for I don't know when.
I don't think so, man.
But look at this. Let's just be honest. If I don't do songs like Tidwale, how is my name gonna stand out? If I had to do something big, people would support me. But now that I'm on my own trying to do English music, it's just like, he's a wannabe. He wants to be like an American rapper and everything. But trust me, if I had to get on a song with Nasty C, doing the same type of style I do, people are gonna support it. Do you see? In Zambia, it's not just about, no, I'm a cool dude, I can do this. You need to put a twist to it. You need to make a certain type of drama for people to pay attention. It's not like when you're just cool. I'm gonna give you an example of Critic. Critic is a cool guy. He doesn't have any scandals happening on Facebook. He's just that one person who does his thing. And you won't find people talking about Critic.
I'll give you an example. There's Tim. Tim is also doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Humble guy.
Yeah.
But people still love Tim. So there's
But you
something wrong
cannot
with
put
Critic.
Tim. You cannot put Tim and Sheffield on the same table and expect people to pay attention to Tim.
People do pay attention to Tim.
Only though he's built a certain type of fan base, but he wouldn't go 100% survive on a person like Sheffield. Do you get what I'm saying?
Due to popular demand.
Exactly. But if you go bar for bar in English, Tim is hard.
Even in Bemba, in Nyanja, everything.
You feel me?
He's
But
a
they
package.
take that away, and just because Sheffield does
He's Chef
music
187.
in local language, they're able to relate. They can't give Tim a chance.
Dope. I love that you brought Chef 187 in. You're an English rapper. What do you think of his face?
It was dope. I got excited. I was like,
Are you
oh,
just
my
saying this because
knees.
you're a fan?
No, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Sheffield. I'm somebody who admires his work, not necessarily like as a fan, but I'm just a person who observes and see, because he's going into a wonderful direction. Like the verse he did because being a fan is just something that maybe Namona Tele, I can forget, man. But no, I'm more like a follower. You know, I'm always checking out what he's doing because he's that good and he's dope. And when he did that verse in English, I was like, God damn, I'm never switching my music again.
Now, let me ask you this. One must go. Team or Chef 187. Let me bring it back to you. Let me
I choose Tim any other day.
Okay.
Why? Because Tim has a style that's consistent in English and we can go anywhere in the world. And people are going to relate instantly.
Even
But for
English,
Sefi,
Bemba,
you know, but get this. For Sefi, it's gonna be like there's always gonna be a language barrier thing. When we go international. Sefi is good on the beat.
But we still say Sarkodie stuff. I don't get
Sarkodie
what
is stuff, but he's not as global. Look, I want you to get this. Sarkodie is stuff, but he's not as global as Davido. Why do you think that is?
Because Davido is Afrobeats. You can't compare a rapper and let's say maybe Nasty.
Okay,
Nasty
fine.
on that.
But
on
do
that
you
thing.
feel like Sarkodie is ever gonna get to Nasty C's level?
At some point he was headed towards that direction?
But what stopped it?
I don't know. Because these people opened doors for Nasty. You know, don't forget that.
Exactly.
These
but
were the first people to attend the BETs, the shows. These are the people that brought the limelight to Africa.
So do you feel his label wouldn't have continued like sponsoring him towards those events if he wanted to go global? It's because of the language barrier. In as much as you people might want to like overlook this,
No.
language barrier will always be one thing that's gonna stop our music from going far.
I don't think so. Jerusalem had just sold 500,000 units.
Why is
in
that?
USA.
Why is that?
I don't know, but we don't get no single word. We just say Jerusalem. There's no English, no single word in English.
So
except Jerusalem.
Now, let me tell you this. Jerusalem went viral. One, my connection never denied. No, listen to this.
No,
I want you to understand.
That's a beautiful song.
It is a beautiful song.
That's a beautiful
It
song.
is a beautiful song, and it's relatable, right?
Yes.
But exactly, money has to be put in for that song to go wherever it's gonna go.
No.
I'll give you an example.
A good song would just spread. Chilewan didn't have any money,
Uh-huh.
but his song went viral.
Did it go viral anywhere else apart from Zambia?
I mean, if okay, no, let me
We're talking about global. You know, when it comes to, you guys really need to understand, when it comes to this music business shit, you cannot go global without money.
Let me
In as
no,
much as-
Despacito. Did you get anything in Despacito?
Exactly, but look at the country.
It's not equally.
Look at the country where Despacito is from. Look at the
So
population.
now you've switched to the country and population.
I'm
right?
trying to make you understand all angles.
My point is, yes, it could be a factor. That's why our music is not going international, but not completely, like, because it's a language thing. That's why we're not going global.
But
I
for
don't
us,
think so.
okay, I want you to be honest with me too. Taking how Zambian rappers rap in their local language. If you had to put such a song on the international market, tell me where it would land. I want you to be honest,
No,
100%.
it would go places. Do you know why I'm saying that?
Uh-uh.
No. Look, Mampi
Okay.
used to perform where in France.
Exactly.
Back in the day, right? But when we switched up, I don't know what happened. Our music just stopped crossing borders.
Exactly. So now, if you need to get to the depths of everything. Me, I always look, I have answers, but I know what I'm saying. If you ask Mampi why the song went viral,
Yeah.
you're going to
We
find
didn't
out.
have TikTok then.
Exactly. But what happened? It's the culture she went to. Without those people taking it up and having fun with the dances and everything, that song would have never
Now
went
that's
viral.
the point. Thank you. So what we just need is an element of authenticity, an element that's of uniqueness, something that's going to
It comes back to
differentiate us.
money. How
You
am I
get it?
going to have my... Look at, Zambia has not invested in opening up social media blogs. Let me tell you this. Maybe it's this that I didn't put out correctly. Zambia has not invested in unblocking social media blogs. Because one, when you get to TikTok, your video might have 1 million views, but it's all Zambian
It's
viewers.
all Zambian viewers.
You get me?
No, maybe
Zambia
okay,
doesn't
maybe
have-
10% or 20%
Trust me.
out of Zambia. You can't tell me the views, 1 million views from Tidwale are only from Zambia.
Exactly. When I go to my analytics on
Yeah.
TikTok, it's all Zambian region. There's no other country there.
No ways.
I'm telling you this.
No ways.
Now, people, we don't have a Spotify office in Zambia. And Spotify is a big platform for an artist. We don't have Apple Music,
Yeah.
an office that, I cannot get on a playlist if I'm not with a label, like, if I'm not with a distributor like Africori. And Africori only wants people that it accepts. Like, you have to, it's not just for everyone.
Yeah.
It's for a select few.
Yeah.
So now, if my country had to invest in certain things like this, it would make more sense for the music. Because look at me. For me, I'm supposed to have like 100,000 kwacha for me to just have a proper video. But now on my own, how am I going to do that?
Yeah, has the money.
Exactly. But my money has to go somewhere too, not
True.
only in the music.
True.
So I feel like for other countries, it's easy for South Africa to dominate in the UK or anything because you see the culture that's happening in South Africa. People are going out, they invest into taking their music out there. But here, nobody's going to do that for you. They don't believe in our music that much.
But you know what, Aqualaskin, like I absolutely agree with you, right?
Not to be biased or anything. If you look at my music from the old days, I have an EP called Respect on My Name. I feel like that EP is better than most albums these big people have.
Yeah.
Why? Because I believe in it.
What do you think of the Jabba album?
Now it's good. If an album of an artist has more than 5 songs on it that I'm able to vibe from start to finish, it's a dope album. Because I know American albums where you just have like enjoy 2 songs and the rest is just trash. But for Lijab, I was like, I listened to 2 by 2 and I was like, wow. Family over everything. I hate I'm the Man. Ooh, that record is dope.
Yeah.
Amapalo, Tawela, Kim Tawela, right?
Tawela, yeah.
Came through with some crazy hook.
The Good Diane.
And the one with Yo Mubs.
That's a beautiful song.
Exactly. So those 5 tracks made the album
That's a beautiful
a success
song.
to me. Yeah.
If you were blessed and just, just do a record with Yo Maps, what kind of song would you record?
When you look at Yo Mubs, to me, I would want it to be like the Kid Ink type of music. You know, you show me Chris Brown and Kid Ink. Na, 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 na. You know that kind of vibe?
Yeah.
That's the route I would want to take with Yo Mubs.
Why?
Because I feel like...
Because it's a Chris Brown. Zambian Chris Brown.
No, not really. I feel like that type of song being done here would fuck people's minds up. Because they're used to this Yo Mubs. You see what he did in Location, right? For me, I would want the Yo Mubs to try out the real Chris Brown stuff. Because they're always saying he's a Chris Brown. To me, that's not the reason why I love him. I love Yo Mubs because of his uprise, the journey. You know, Yo Mubs was dope even way before the scandals came in. He stood and he grew up fast. You know, so to me, that's motivation. That's the reason why I love Yo Mubs. You know, his tunes are dope, but how he came up. It's more like me. I was an outcast like at this point on Facebook. People used to hate on me.
Why?
Anything I post would be like, Abanabo. Anything I post, attention seeking. Anything I post, what is he doing? Anything I post, this is not America. That used to like mess me up big time, but people accepted me. And I saw that from Yo Mubs and I was like, oh, so that's the journey, you know? So to me, that's an inspiration and I'm motivated.
Yeah.
You feel
And
me?
you know what? Yeah, I get it. I see your vision. Your market is not necessarily Zambian people.
But I can make them.
Yeah, I know, but that's what
But it's gonna cripple my fandom.
Not even. But what I would just say is, yeah, likable, man.
For real?
Yeah, you are likable.
This is the first time I'm getting this from anyone.
You are likable.
Am I?
Yeah. By the way,
So when
Aqualaskin
you
has
see
denied
me,
to eat. So
when you see me, you don't see like a wannabe.
no,
You don't see like
no.
a spoiled little brat. You don't.
No.
You don't see all that.
Maybe because I knew you before.
I
Like
get
just
it.
social media. I'm like, oh, okay.
So why you ain't call me as quickly on a show like this, or any other show?
Good question. I believe in time and purpose.
Oh, is it that you felt like I wasn't ready?
No.
I wasn't big enough.
Maybe I wasn't ready.
Oh, okay,
You
that's
see?
fair enough.
Yeah,
I
maybe
get it.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
So, but that's a good question.
But again, I want to say this here because this is a platform where I feel like everything can be said. I feel Zambia would make more money if they invested in people like,
Like you?
not me necessarily. I don't like talking about myself, but I'm going to give you a list. Look at Natasha Chanson.
Yeah.
That girl is amazing.
She's doing the most.
Beyond any recognition. Not even Cleo or Tidwale can actually fuck with Natasha Chanson on a record. Like when it comes to just making a song, that girl is bad news.
What do you mean?
Like Natasha Chanson is a natural.
Have you heard the weather though?
I have, and I know why I'm saying this. But when
Not
it comes,
these records you're listening to.
I've heard Tidwale from the old ones and the new ones that are about to come out and everything. And the lifestyle, I've seen Tidwale. Trust me, I'm always looking at my fellow artists.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Natasha Chanson, trust me, Natasha is ready.
The others ain't ready.
They're still trying to figure out some things, but Natasha came with everything ready.
Brand wise, she is ready.
Brand wise.
She is ready. Look at how
Okay,
she's banging.
let's
this
end here. Let's go to the next person. Let's look at somebody like. Let's look at somebody like Ono for real, for the mansion. Do you even know who he is?
I know Ono.
Exactly. That guy is a beast.
Can I finish my point? Ono is a beast, right? Yeah, we get the vision, we get everything. But one thing you guys are missing out is just make music that's going to be resonating to everybody.
And that's where the hard part is. Why should I stick to something that's going to take me longer to get recognized with something I'm comfortable with?
It's not, maybe, look, it's kind of like changing the process of something. You know, Young Stunner was a rapper.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But he said, okay, this rapping thing, yes, I'm dope, I want to be this, I want to be that. Yes, thank you, sir. But then he was like, how am I going to make my music appealing? How am I going to be in people's mouths? Everybody's going to be talking about me. Let me just try to switch it up, you know? Let me evolve. And now look, he's been booked in Zambia. Thank you.
That's the problem. That's the issue. Now, I cannot speak for them guys. Because for me, I'm relating to both Zambian music and international guys who are trying to go global.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really relate with how they think.
Yeah.
But this being a business, that's how it's supposed to be actually.
This is your water.
Yeah. I'm full of water like my name, so don't worry about it. So it's like, for me, that's what it's all about. It's about business.
Yeah.
But other people take it personal in as far as they do not want to change their identity when it comes to music. Whatever they believe in, they're gonna go with it until they end up like a Tech Nine. They end up like who else is independent in the global market? They end up like a Chance the Rapper. You know, they want to carry out and create their own religion when it comes to music. They don't necessarily want to do it because of the business. Of course, they want money, but they don't want to fit in. You know. And that's one thing you guys need to understand. For a person like Aries, he's dope. Nasty C is dope, but Nasty C is more on the business side of the music than Aries is. So there's always that. Aries has followers that love him for his day one music. If he had to change, people would be like, you're trying to fit in, Shanshani. But for Nasty C, it's a global thing.
But then if you listen to Reese, Paradise Reese, right? Yeah. It's not the Reese now.
So now, why do you think Aries and the label?
No, it was money issues, not sound.
It's not about sound. But again, if you look at it, when people try to change your identity and you don't want it, there's a friction. It's not always about money. So that's.
But he said he left because, you know, it just wasn't making sense to him.
Exactly. When somebody says it's not making sense, it means they were trying to fuck with his vision somewhere, somehow.
But you know, if it wasn't for that commercial music, we wouldn't even be messing with Aries the way we do now.
But, exactly.
At some point, you just need to go commercial. At some point.
But what if I don't want to? And that's not my vision.
That's okay.
That's also okay. So that's one thing you need to understand. It's always a different flavor in people. But for me, I was also that one person who like, you feel me?
Yeah.
But when I started having certain responsibilities in life, I was like, okay, I need to switch it up and take it on a business scale. All right? If music is all I want to do, it has to start feeding me faster than I'm waiting for it. So there's a mindset like that, and there's, I don't care. I'm going to just go with it. Whenever it's going to happen, need your in. You know?
I like that. You know what? What's this guy? He's a presenter in South Africa. So he said, Gareth Cliff. So he said, don't count the number of people that, you know, don't count the number of people you reach. Reach the number of people you count. You see? And I think you're on that path.
So the other thing I would need you to understand is music has changed so much to the point whereby somebody from nowhere today can make a record, it goes viral, and they have more numbers than the OGs.
True.
You see that?
Look, you hit 1 million views, and some
in
OGs
a month.
are still struggling.
You feel me? That was in a month. But what happens is it blows out quick.
Yeah.
You know? And it's unfortunate that in a country like Zambia, that 1 million views did not turn to anything tangible for me or the record label.
Because it wasn't on your platform.
No, even for the record label. If
Are you
for
sure?
example, I might say that 1 million views only made the label like 11 pin.
If it was coming to you.
What's 11 pin? What's
It will
11,000?
make a difference for you.
But if I had to invest that in the music video, where is it going to take
you
me?
get another million, then you reinvest.
Are you going to give me 1 million views if I do a song in English today?
I will. Just with the right collaborations, I will.
No, for me, I feel like at this stage, Zambian music for me is just spantawile. You know what I mean? For me, I'm just going to do something that's crazy, and if people don't accept it, I'll take a break from the music and I'll go and restart somewhere else. That's the only thing I'm gonna do. For now, I will ride on this wave that I have, this name, and just do a couple dumb shit because that's what they love.
But where would you want to go? Where would you want to restart it?
If I was given an opportunity to like restart afresh in my career, I would want to go to Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh yeah.
In the States. I've always been a fan of Atlanta, and I would really make some noise if I was given a chance.
Dope. Can we play a game?
Go ahead. I mean, we're already on the show.
We're gonna play Smash or Pass with Aqualaskin.
Smash or Pass,
and one must go. But we'll start with Smash or Pass.
Okay.
How's that?
You go ahead.
Joella Kyra.
Well.
Shakira. Shakira.
The Zambian girl?
Yeah.
Joella, Kyra, Shakira. Pass. On both.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
On personal reason.
I think I know the personal reasons.
Why would you say?
I don't know.
No, it's just that, we always have a fascination in our head, and we always have something that we always want to, I would say pass because I don't know the girls like in depth personally and how the vibe is.
Who do you get along with in the industry? Who are your industry groups?
I don't. That's the whole thing. Trust me. I learned this. Okay, I might be saying all this, saying I love this one, I fuck with his music, I do this. But the thing is, on a personal level, these people don't actually give a fuck about me.
True.
You feel me? I was at this Rema show. I was trying to be all friendly. Yeah. Oh, hi, how are you? Oh, I saw you. I'm just here to say hi. Oh, hi. And you could tell that's fake love.
Yeah.
And from that day, I was like, okay, fuck you guys. I'm never going to come to you like this. Because I'm going to be a small nigga, right?
Yeah.
When you see Abakulunga by some room, there's always that, why me now Aba portion? And that's me. Regardless of the status, I might have a hit single today, it's popping, it's viral. But when I see somebody like Makitu in the room, I will stand up and salute because he's an OG and he's created a legacy for himself. That's me. If your song is dope, you're an upcomer and I'm bigger than you, I'll still give you juice, of which I do on my page. I always vibe to this music. You feel me? But the thing is, I have a problem when I come to you with certain energy and you just brush it off. And that's what happened to the radio show. Like, a lot of people were there. They were close to me. And I went round saying, hi, how you guys know? This and this and this. These are people on the same label with me. You feel me? But I go there saying hi, and they try to act all big. And they don't fuck with my energy at the least. And you could tell. And to me, that was just fake love. And I was like, okay, fine. I would rather be out here saying their music is dope and not know them personally. Because I'm talking about me knowing their music, something I hear. But I don't have a personal connection with them. The only person I feel like I have a connection with that's starting to build up is Sheffield 187. We were in a studio with him at Easy's house.
Yeah.
And that man is just as humble as his voice.
So should we expect a record with Sheffield 187? I
mean, in the future, of course. He's one person I really want to work with. And he's one person who's never gave me that, sense of, it's just because of Pondi. But he really showed me saying he loves the vibe. We had a connection, Even at the show, when he came, because he's not part of Nexus. When he came, he saw me, he said hi.
Yeah.
When he was leaving, he still said bye.
He said bye. He said hi and bye.
You feel me? Because that's it. When I saw him, I was like, Bakamba. He said bye. And that's love.
Yeah.
Not Wakonka Vantpatebo, you even see, say, I'm not welcome here. So to me, that really messed with my head at that particular time. And from that day, I'm one person who's excluded. It's going to take time. Maybe on a business level, we might work with everybody that was there. But on a personal level, I don't think we're ever going to mix. Because what they did to me is just so dumb.
Who's that?
A whole lot of them. It's a bunch of people.
Like who?
I won't say their names. they're probably gonna watch this and they're gonna feel it. And that's how you punish someone. Trust me, I'm gonna be one of the biggest people out of this country, and one day it's gonna take a full turn. People might be on top, but still.
Energy, that's what we need. Yeah.
But I just don't love the fake love I would show them that day.
You still don't want a chicken wrap?
Nah, I'm good. Don't worry. Yeah, so that's about it. At least I've got it off my chest. I've been keeping this, but yeah.
But I think this was more of a conversation than an interview. I appreciate you for coming, man. Thank you so much.
You know, I get to get nervous and I say a few things that I'm not comfortable with on certain chats. Yeah. But it's all right. It's all right.
So you didn't say certain things here?
I did say a few things I feel like I'm going to regret later on.
Like
it's
what?
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. But before you leave, you have to bless us with something. A verse. You know.
Really?
Yeah. It could be a freestyle.
Yeah. I don't think I have any verse in my head, but I'll try. The thing is, I was writing something that came across because of my daughter. I was thinking of her and something hit my head, you know, and I tend to appreciate like the whole thing, like where I'm from and how far I've come. You know, I'm a gangster in some way, but I still thank the Lord for everything that I have achieved, the life that I have. It's like that. So that's the realization I had yesterday. You know, so yeah, so that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna rap, I'm not gonna freestyle, but I'm gonna just say to everyone who...
No, you need to do something.
I really have to?
Yes, come on, it's a culture.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, let's go.
Count your blessings. Don't let them tell you nonsense. You alive, bet you know it's not your life, right? I be gangster, still giving praise. Strapped up for the streets, yet I still say a prayer. Ooh, thankful for my fam, grateful for this fame. You know, it'd be hard to take it right when everything is right, but I'll be coming up and I'll be feeling like a star, but at the same time, I gotta get on my knees and say a prayer. Thankful for my daughter, she be going up. I need to be a stand-up dad, not just only a father figure. I'm a king from the hood, but in his eyes, I'm just another regular nigga. So that's the reason I'ma say thank you for every breath that I take each day. So I'ma say, thank you, God.
I think I know what you wanted to say.
Yeah. I'm glad you caught that, but yeah.
Whoever understands, subscribe, please. Help us get to 100,000 subscribers. What's going on, man? We brought Aqualaskin, soon to be crowned the king of the new wave. Kunkayani, come and do your thing, man. Come and do your thing.
Yo, Jay is dope. Hey,
come and do your thing.
I think he's supposed to be put, I think Zedai deserves a position in the Zambia Music Association or whatever.
He does.
That guy is too dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the chance to work with him back in the days, and it was lit.
He's dope.
Yo, forget that freestyle. It was just me just talking out of my mouth, just trying to be a Christian dude. So yeah. Okay. Whatever. Yeah.
Shout out to Marlon's Groove for giving us this space to just shoot this interview. You guys need to pass through. It's located in Salamapag. Salamapag. Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
It is a beautiful place.
You should come check it out.
Yeah.
Have some drinks. Have some food.
Yep.
It's a cool place.
It really is. You know what time it is, man. # elevating the industry. Till next time, I ain't the people's man.